and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail Karmalim bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The three-day visit of the Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Artime, to Liguria ended in Varazze on Saturday, 5th November. The successor of Don Bosco visited the works of Alassio, Genoa, San Pier d'Arena and Varazze from 3rd to 5th November. On Thursday, 3rd November, the entire educational community of Don Bosco di Lassio received a visit from Father Artime to celebrate the 150th anniversary of its foundation, albeit yet 2 years late due to the pandemic. In the late morning, young people, teachers and educators, the entire educational community welcomed the Rector Major into an atmosphere of celebration. After lunch, a quick visit to the beautiful beach of Alassio and the Eucharistic celebration, the Rector Major met and talked with the school children and the whole citizenry together with the city authorities and the Bishop Monsignor Guillermo Borghetti. In his address, the Rector Major recalled the importance of the presence since 1871 of the Salesian community in Alassio. "I am convinced of one thing," said the successor of Don Bosco. "I very much believe that miracles happened with our institutions, education and the environment of a home can change the life of a child forever, and this touches the heart. The Lord can touch the hearts of young people." After the moment of dialogue and discussion at the Institute of Alassio, the Rector Major moved to Genoa, where he was able in the evening to meet first the Latin American community and then a group of young people. After participating in the centenary celebrations in Northeast India, Father Alfred Maravilla, General Counsellor for the Missions, went to Nepal from 1st to 5th November, accompanied by Father George Menamparampal. The current Nepalese constitution guarantees every citizen the right to profess, practice and preserve their religion as it has been handed down to them from ancient times. Although Nepal is no longer an officially Hindu state, most of the Christians' persecutions in Nepal come from radical Hindu groups who want the country to return to Hinduism. Christians converted from Hinduism face considerable pressure from their families and communities. Father Maravilla was able to meet some of these new Catholic families. In May 2006, Nepal was declared a secular state, although proselytizing remains illegal. Despite the decrease in violence, daily life remains difficult for Christians, especially converts from Hinduism. Catholic missionaries arrived in Nepal in the 18th century, but missionaries were not allowed to enter the country from 1810 to 1950. The Catholic mission was established in 1983 in a territory once belonging to the Diocese of Patna in India and entrusted to the care of the Jesuits. In 2007, it was elevated to the rank of Apostolic Vicariate. A group of past pupils from Ciudad Don Bosco in Medellin has developed a solidarity project aimed at improving the quality of food for street children. The goal is to guarantee a decent meal for these young people who live in conditions of extreme vulnerability at least once a week. Thanks to the leaders of this project, Salomon Brandt and Alex Sepulveda, who invited colleagues, other past pupils and friends to join in this beautiful social work. Today, the group of collaborators and donors is made up of 20 people. Their project is now an example for other past pupils who want to follow this path of solidarity and well-being for others, especially for those most in need. On November 3rd, a ceremony was held to commemorate the victims of the extermination camp in Lodz built by the Nazis in December 1942 and sadly known as the place where children and young people were sent. The event was attended by former prisoners, young people from the schools of the city and the province of Lodz with their educators and representatives of the city authorities and the clergy. The event began with the Eucharist in the Church of Divine Providence, presided over by Bishop Irenaeus. After the Holy Mass, the participants walked the streets of the city to the Broken Heart Monument, where they gathered for a prayer. Representatives of the Salesian School also participated in the ceremony, along with the teachers and the rector. So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.